Easy, this is Brendan Live back once again for New Sounds and KMag. We are here at 1001 to check out KMag presents Different Music. We had a little chat with them the other day, see what they've got to say. Let's go check this out. Okay, I'm here with Dexta and Hunchbak from Diffrent Music. Thanks for joining us. Hi. Right, we'll start with a bit of a broad one. Tell us just a bit of an overview about Diffrent Music and the idea behind the label.
Wow. Well, we kind of started it mainly because of my kind of bad luck with the music industry, and I started going in a bit of a different direction with my beats. And I mean, I'd always made stripped back kind of jump up kind of stuff, like 98 inspired, but we started going a little bit more, just more bass orientated, wasn't it really?
Well, yeah, I mean, Jamie and I met on a radio station. A radio station that I used to run. It was really small. There was a bit of a laugh, but yeah, we met. Then that all went face up and just left it to die, really. Just kept in touch, and when you started getting really into production, I was really feeling what you were doing, and then I wanted to set up a label for just to release your music, really. And then along the line, we picked up a few other artists, namely Jekyll, Archaic, and Shaded.
Okay guys, so the latest release was the Archaic EP, yeah? Yeah, tell us a bit about that, about how you found Archaic, about his sound.
Yeah, well, Archaic, he was making tunes, DJing, didn't really know of him, and we were sort of working with a guy called Thorn.
That's how we found him.
Who we actually put his track on our first, it was the opening of our first podcast, wasn't it? So we was chatting to him quite a lot, and he told us, watch out for this guy.
Yeah, I mean, Thorn back in the day didn't he win a knowledge competition?
No, it was the Shogun Audio remix competition, Icicle, yeah. Time to Remember it was, yeah. But yeah, we got hooked up to Pete, Archaic, via that.
Best mates, well, they still are best mates, and I think they lived together, didn't they?
I think, well, possibly, yeah. But yeah, so we met Pete through that. Stress Relief was sitting on his SoundCloud. Both of us were like very moist about it, if you know what I mean.
We have this system, yeah, that if we hear a tune, if someone sends us a tune, you might have to bleep this, but essentially, if it makes us go fuck off, then that's it. It's instantly a message between me and Dexter going, shall we sign it? And innit? That's
yeah, well, yeah.
And that's essentially what happened with Pete. I think I sent you a link to it. Like Thorn had sent me it. I was like, Dexter, check this out. And yeah, and Pete showed.
Okay, so we touched on the Frederick Robinson release recently. Seems to have got a really good response. Tell us a bit about how that came together.
I suppose this is a me question, isn't it? Well, basically, he's from Germany. He liked the label, started sending us tunes. I fell in love with his stuff. And we signed some bits, didn't we?
Laughing at Clouds.
Yeah. I mean, he initially didn't really know what to do with regards to sending to people and whatnot. So it's been a kind of a bit of give and take with doing stuff for him and kind of helping him out and whatnot. But his stuff is just amazing. Like, it's on another level, and it's not really kind of for our brief as such. Like, initially, you wouldn't think it's not stripped back, it's not big bass, but it's just so drastically different, isn't it? And so drastically nice. I mean, the first time I heard it, I just pictured giraffes sitting on sun lounges in Ibiza, wasn't it? It was amazing. And you know, there's no one else really that is making that kind of sound. Like that, it's just so far removed from everything else. And he started getting a lot of support, and it was coming up to release time, wasn't it? And we kind of thought, should we do a vinyl? Yeah. So Dexter kind of wanted to make it special. I'd always been quite a strong supporter of it's not about the format, it's about the content. And so I wasn't really that initially bothered about doing a vinyl. But then we started kind of looking at ways to make it special and making it different and making it unique. And you know, all thanks to this, man, it got done, really.
Okay, so we covered those two artists. Just give us a little overview about who else you got on the label coming through, or the previous releases.
This one.
Okay, well, Archaic, as we mentioned before, we signed him exclusively. We've got releases from him scheduled this year as well as obviously the EP, which just came out last month, the Trauma EP. We've got Jekyll from Plymouth, moved over to Bristol last year, wasn't it?
Thomas the Bass Engine.
Yeah, Thomas the Bass Engine. He's got a single coming out after the Stanza release. He's another one of the exclusive artists on Diffrent. And then you got Shaded from Wales. He's just done a guest mix for Knowledge as well. So if you scroll back down the website, you'll find it.
Really good mix.
It's sick.
Some to it on the car on the way here, and yeah, I like it.
Some serious tunes in there, like honestly, like, and some of them will come on his to be confirmed EP.
Yeah, we might do an EP with him. I think it's, yeah, we've got so much stuff with him. He's another one like Archaic, really. Another one that's just got loads and loads and loads and loads of tunes. And needs a bit more love, actually. I'm not gonna lie. So if you see Shaded's Facebook, like it. Stop.
Yeah.
Because he needs.
On the street, give him a hug.
Definitely give him a hug. If you see anyone from Diffrent, definitely give them a hug.
He's got fire. He has got fire, and he was about to break out on his EP. Limelight will be on him, big time.
I mean, if honest, I think he makes Rockwell look a bit amateurish.
Fair, well. Cool. Other than that, we've got another artist called Who, which we can't tell you anything about because he's top secret. Just keep your ears to the ground. And then we've got Stan's release. He's not exclusive or anything. We signed that a while ago. That's going to be coming out now. It's doing the rounds at the moment as we speak. We signed the new artist, but they haven't actually got a name yet, so we're not going to really go into that. But yeah, 2014 will be, 2013, they will start surfacing.
Okay, so I get the vibe that with sort of signing new artists and that, yeah, you guys are quite unique in the way that you take guys on board. You don't just grab the track and put it out. You sort of really look after the artist. Yeah. What's your sort of advice for new artists trying to get their music out there?
Lock it down. Don't tell no one.
Just keep the quality control. Don't send everything out. Just send your best favourite stuff to labels, artists, other DJs, and then people will get in touch with you, mate, honestly.
I'd say don't expect everything to get signed. That is one thing that people seem to think in this world, that every tune they're going to make is going to get released, and that just doesn't happen. The way for me, for it to work like in a natural way, is you make your tunes, you send them out to people initially, and you will get interest. If your tunes are good, you will get interest. If your tunes aren't good, then 90% of the time, that's why you're not getting interest.
Okay, so we're speaking just before your first little shindig, the second birthday party at 1001. What are you expecting from that one?
Vibes. I'm going to give you
that. Yeah, well, KMag hit us up a few weeks ago, literally, about a month ago saying, "Can you do a party in 1 week's time?" And we were like, "No, not really." I was going on holiday. It's a bit short notice, but when we scheduled it in for March 1st, which is next week, as you say, I just expect, well, for people who are coming, expect to hear a lot of great music, meet all of the crew, come and say hello. You can come and give us a cuddle if you want. Great music and great vibes, hopefully.
Okay, so for the fans of the podcast, when can we expect the next one of them?
Funny you say that. We're finishing up here and then going and sorting that out. So that's the 9th one. It'll probably be online in about a month.
That'll be quick.
I mean, we've had a little bit of a hiccup with the schedule on the G-Cast just because we've had a few family issues and whatnot. But it's kind of given us a bit more time to get a few more tunes in. And yeah, I mean, we went through everything last night, didn't we? And yeah, there's some beauts in there. Absolute beauts. Isn't it? Isn't it though? Look at your face. Oh.
It's going to be good. It's going to be large. So subscribe via soundcloud.com/different.
My hand is a really weird face.
Okay, so we decided we're going to make this a regular thing every interview. I want to know animal battles, who's going to win, and you guys should have a step ahead on this one. I want to know who's going to win between a crab and a squirrel, and the setting is on a beach.
Well, crab every day.
The crab, because he's a bad man.
Well, he's not only a bad man, but he's fighting in his yard. You know what I mean? Squirrel, what's a squirrel doing on a beach?
He can run, but he can't hide.
but this doesn't. But still, the fact of the matter, what the fuck is this squirrel doing on a beach? I think you need to read.
They can only go sideways, don't you think?
But they've got.
Quick, man.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? Throw nuts at them?
Continue to
First
run
of
around.
all,
That crab's still going to be persistent.
It's going to have big crabby things as well.
He's going
Claws.
to be chasing him. He's going to be nice.
And if you think about it, the only thing a squirrel can really do is throw nuts at him. And in order to do that, he's going to have a nut supply. Being on the beach, my man's not going to have any nuts. So standard, squirrel with no nuts loses, isn't it? It was just game over. Fair enough. Oh, that's embarrassing. My mind I literally can't remember what the fuck I was saying.
Ask you a question about how you inspire my hospital.
Oh my God. Hi, my name's Jamie. I like purple sofas. And I eat kitty cat.
You're not going to do this thing where you go silent on me, are you?
Everybody, man. This is the year of everybody wants to be a motherfucking gangster.
Okay, so just to finish up, I want to thank Blundell Street Studios for having us, and a big shout out to the Diffrent lads. We will see you on the dance floor on Thursday, and keep lots at www.kmag.co.uk.